From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is Roz and Mocha.
It's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Alessia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I just looked at, I saw a video of Dammit Maury on social media yesterday, and he looks like he's wasting away. Like, you look like you have some sort of big announcement to make about you're sick. Because Maury eats nothing but celery and peanut butter because he's trying to lose weight. And I guess people telling him online that he looks good, so he refuses to eat any food.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which, by the way, if you follow Dammit Maury, please stop complimenting him on how he looks.
Yeah, because he's
just
literally
so you
starving
know,
himself to death.
He's not doing it in the healthiest way possible.
No. So not that peanut butter is all that bad for you. Amino acids, all this other stuff. It's good, right?
It's a good healthy fat.
It is. It is. But the lack of vitamin C is going to be Maury's downfall. So I Googled how long can you live on water because he eats celery, which is water. Mm-hmm. So celery and peanut butter. And this is what came up. Eating nothing but peanuts or peanut butter and drinking water. You can expect scurvy to set in in 6 to 8 weeks.
Cool.
Isn't that like
so we're in and around that time now.
Scurvy.
What are the side effects of scurvy?
Scurvy. You're like people that came over on boats, like that were eaten by rats, like in the belly of a boat.
Yeah. You get like zero protein. So if you're eating celery, what, 3 times a day?
Yes.
They'd land in New York and they'd put you in 2 lines, those with rickets and those with scurvy.
Yeah, right.
You want to know the symptoms of scurvy?
Yes, that's what I want to know.
Feeling very tired and weak all the time.
No, I feel great.
Feeling irritable and sad all the time.
Okay, maybe.
Maury's had scurvy for 15 years.
Joint muscle and leg pain?
Not yet.
Swollen, bleeding gums.
No.
Developing red or blue spots on the skin, usually on the legs and feet. Although this may be less notable for black or brown people. So, not your case there, bud.
Yeah, so anyway, damn it, scurvy.
Yeah. You're not going about this the healthiest
You
way.
got to buy new jeans too, Maury. In that video, it looked like you had ladies' hips.
So hot. You're getting huge, too.
Wow.
Is that why you watched the video like 5 times?
No,
No, just in general, when you walk around in here.
I don't know how you lose all that weight from starving yourself, but like don't lose it in the place where like I think maybe you'd want to lose it, right?
You can't target fat loss in areas.
Yeah, I know, which is a damn shame because like I don't know.
Anyway, you need a Wonder Bra.
You lost all that muscle from when you broke your arm, right? Mm-hmm. And now you're absolutely doing zero to regain.
Do you exercise at all?
Any muscle?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So no exercise. So zero physical activity.
Zero.
Right? Eating celery 3 times a day with peanut butter.
With peanut butter.
No
Yeah.
Are you drinking like a ton of water?
I mean, water, tea, and I have like chewable vitamin C, like the kids' ones.
Flintstones vitamins, right?
Which really don't have vitamins in them. Those are basically candy.
And biotin gummies.
Also candy.
Yeah. Are you constipated at all? Because that's what a lot of
the
peanut butter does.
Dulux helps that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good. That's reliable. Your digestive system.
Wait a second. You're eating nothing but water and peanut butter, and then you're filling your body with laxatives?
Bro, any medical professional will tell you that
They tried. I told them to shush.
Do you remember back in the day when they used to release all those documentaries, when supermodels were popular and everybody was idolizing them and, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And then you realize that these young girls were starving themselves to death for that sort of adoration, but also the pressures of the business. And they were all very unhealthy, and they were put into these unwinnable situations where they were destroying their bodies. Because of the standards that were forced upon them by the industry. And they would eat like cotton balls soaked in orange juice, right? Like that's what they were eating, cotton balls and orange juice. Maury.
That works?
Bro, not the right thing to say right now. Anyway.
Anyone who has like a... No.
Well, let me look at a picture with somebody with scurvy.
I'm going to
I just look over in that room.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hello, it's the Roz and Mocha Show. Who's this?
Hey, it's Michael. How's it going, guys?
Good, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing good. Is Maria there?
Hello.
Maria, phone!
Hi.
Hey, Maria. Yesterday was Easter for me, and I think it was Easter for you too, right?
Yes, it was Happy Easter.
Christos Anesti.
Yes, Alithos Anesti.
There we go. How was the feasting?
It was good. I ate a lot of food. Did you eat a lot of food yesterday?
Oh God, yeah, Jesus. We we made a lot of heavy, fatty, meaty food, and had the whole family over, and then everybody left with leftovers. And after that one meal, I didn't eat for the rest of the day. It was just too much.
Michael, can you go through a list of everything that you guys ate? And then Maria, I want to know from you everything that you guys ate as well.
Really
go ahead, Michael.
uncomfortable listening to somebody shoot their shot.
Yeah, big time. I know. I was going to say that, but
go ahead.
No, come on.
Should we leave?
I know. It's like we're sitting in on an awkward date, right?
It's weird. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Michael.
Well, I'm Egyptian, so what we ate was macarona bechamel, which is basically a lasagna, but instead of the red sauce, it's bechamel sauce. We ate mahshi, stuffed grape leaves. We ate a turkey stuffed with, we don't do the bread stuffing, we do cracked wheat stuffing. It just handles the heat better, and it soaks up all that gravy, so it's really heavy. We had a regular garden salad. We had fried chicken, KFC fried chicken, but homemade. And
ask Maria. Start asking Maria about her weekend, dude. You're talking a lot about yourself.
Dude, I'm not trying to pull her.
Okay.
Look, Maria just melted. Look, she's gone. She's gone. Look, she ducked. She ducked. Maria, get back in your chair. Why are you so embarrassed?
Come on.
That sounds really good.
I can't say Happy Easter without it being subverted into this.
I don't know, man. It sounds like you're trying to shoot your shot with Maria. Anyway, go ahead. Maria, what'd you have yesterday?
Come on.
Maria, answer the guy's question.
I had lamb. I had souvlaki. We had lasagna. There was this dish called moussaka, which is like a vegetable lasagna. And then there was tzatziki and potatoes and rice and salad and a lot of other things.
Okay.
It was very yummy.
Oh yeah, we had tzatziki too.
Oh, there you go. Did you make it from scratch?
Yeah, ask him some questions, Maria.
We did. Everything we made from scratch.
That's awesome.
And roasted vegetables. I forgot.
Very nice.
Yeah, wow. Now everything I say is just read through the lens of me trying to pull Maria.
Maria, ask if like who else was there? Like any of their family? Like find out. Like
do you have a big family?
Who's that?
Yeah, my cousins were there. My cousin's daughter was there running around the house. Made my parents really, really happy to see.
Michael,
to have the whole family together.
Michael, you have any dogs? Maria likes dogs.
Oh my God.
No. Every time I try to ask my parents for a dog, they keep saying enough with the dog we already have, referring to me.
Oh, damn! Wow, and how does that make you feel? Tell Maria.
It's always funny because then I respond with, well, if not a dog, then give me a brother.
Oh.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Oh, same age as Maria.
Okay.
You guys are the ones making this awkward.
You're the one that called in who said, yo, let me talk to Maria.
I wanted to say Christos Anesti. That's the extent of what I wanted to do.
All right. But what if we told you it was working?
It's not.
Oh.
Damn, son. Yo, who's the moussaka now?
You're the best, dude.
Thanks, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Can I shout out one more thing before I go?
Sure.
Yeah, your phone number?
No.
Oh.
Come on. Happy glorious feast of the resurrection to all the Orthodox out there. Christos Anesti, Christos Avtont. El Masihu Qam, and Christ is risen to all of you.
Awesome.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
What a closer. What a closer.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh boy, I can see the excitement in Roz's eyes right now.
It's like charades, but only using a mouth. That's all you get to figure it out. It's a little bit tricky without a doubt. If you didn't know, now you know what it's about. It's time to play Mouth Charades, the best game you've ever played. It's time to play Mouth Charades. If you can figure it out, then you've got it made.
A Roz and Mocha original game, Mouth Charades.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, yeah. Bro, your clap is so weak, I didn't even hear it.
You think I'm going to clap for this? I hate this game.
Come on, Shem.
I hate this
You gotta
game.
clap in tune though, man.
I hate this game. So welcome to Mouth Charades. Mouth Charades very much like regular charades, only you use your mouth, just sounds. It will be myself, Roz, against Mocha once again. Dammit Maury will be the clue giver. Dammit Maury, only sounds, no sort of moving around, no anything like that. Anything that will give it away that is not a sound.
Like audible sounds.
I hate this game.
Well, sounds are audible.
Yes.
It is completely rigged, and I know you guys deny it, but as soon as we start playing, I truly believe that it will become 100% apparent to anybody who's listening. So without any further ado, let's get this over with.
Okay, Dammit Maury.
Well, losers go first. So.
Damn.
You ready?
Yes.
Yes.
How much time do I have?
20 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Ba-ding. Ba-ding.
That's the ding.
Ba-ding.
Are you just making the sound of the ding that started my time, or are you doing the actual sound?
Bleeding. Ba-ding.
That's I like pinball machine. Like I it sounds like the ding that we, oh my god. What was that?
The sound an iPhone makes when texts are being sent and received.
Wow.
That is.
I don't know. That made sense to me.
Shut up, Sam.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I kind of side with Roz on this one.
Thank you.
Like, I have an iPhone, and when like it's when it's not on silent, the noise they actually make is boop. Boop.
No, but that's when your iPhone's like also. But if it's just on the counter, go ding.
I guess it depends on what setting you have.
Okay, who cares? We start talking about our phone settings now. Okay, go, Mocha. You're up.
All right,
Okay.
ready, Maury?
20.
Yeah.
What is it? 20 seconds on the clock. Okay, here we
and
go.
A gun, a cannon, machine gun firing, an army, fireworks.
Yeah, baby.
Why are you so happy, Maury?
I'm happy when anyone gets something
No,
right.
you need to be impartial, man.
I would do the same for you.
Wow, in your face, bro. Okay.
Okay, I'm up. I'm feeling confident.
Okay.
I'm feeling confident.
Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, here we
20
go.
seconds on the clock
Give it to
starts
me.
now.
Hit me. Go. That is like is that it's not poop, right? Oh, okay. So that's it sounds like a video game, like a this sounds like music. Are you scatting right now? Like
The last mouth noise in the Seinfeld theme song.
Yeah, thought so.
shut up, Shem.
Sorry, my bad.
I don't
My
need
bad.
this from you.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. Okay.
The what?
Yeah.
The mouth noise in the Seinfeld theme song. It's on every day, dude.
Okay, so do it. Okay, I don't know.
I mean, he's not wrong about that part.
Okay, let's just move on, please. I don't.
Okay, next.
Okay, go.
Ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Ready for this, everybody? Get
Yeah.
ready. Get ready.
Firework. Oh no, I already said firework. Oh my god, that is. Oh my god, I don't know. That sounds like. It sounds like one of those old school film projectors.
I see the vision.
Shut up, Shem. Honestly.
That's exactly
Do
what it
that
was.
sound.
It was that part right there. Right when we went that part right there is what made it.
And you got film projector.
Yeah, I said old school film projector.
What
would've
does
taken-
the
yeah.
card actually say?
A film projector.
Oh my God. Do the sound again. No.
Yeah.
No.
Like when it's
no
off the
human,
reel. When the film is off the reel and it's just like spinning around and around and around and around.
No human would ever have gotten that from that.
Which is why we all clap for Mocha.
No, more. Oh my
There
God!
are so many different things I would have thought that was.
Thank you,
what?
Maria.
No, actually, don't answer that.
Okay, I don't even need my glasses. I don't mind wearing my glasses for this.
Okay, last one for Roz.
Okay.
Is that is it like fighting? Like something going back and forth? Like something being thrown at a wall? That's a machine. Okay.
The ending is very important, I'll have you know.
Okay. This is why the game is rigged.
Don't you want to know what it is?
Have you noticed? No, I really don't care. I'll tell you why. Because does anybody
I
notice?
think it's important
Does
for you.
anybody notice that when during my 20 seconds, right, when Maury's doing the sound, that the sound changes?
Yeah.
And then right at shut up, Shem.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm so used to you just chirping me.
Damn, man.
But if you let me explain what it is.
What is it?
Hitting a piñata.
Okay.
The ending is when all the candy comes out.
Never mind.
Right?
No. Okay. Yeah, with a machine gun.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, how you play
Way to go,
charades.
Mocha.
How very on brand.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
I have so many questions for our next guest, Roz.
Okay, so Nikita Andrews, owner of Fix Nail Bar in Toronto. Let me read you this headline. Toronto Nail Salon wants to sell your feet pics on Feet Finder, and if you allow them, they will give you 20% off your pedicure.
Nikita Andrews, welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show. So happy to have you here. We have a ton of questions for you.
Good morning, guys.
Okay, so first of all, are people going for this? Are people allowing you, as of yet, to sell their feet pics on Feet Finder for 20% off?
We have been getting a lot of calls about it so far, so it's been exciting.
Okay. We'll go to Maria real quick because Maria's like bouncing in her chair. I'm sure you have like a ton of questions.
I do.
Before we get to everyone else's questions, Maria, go ahead. What's your question for Nikita?
Okay, the first question is, how are you taking the photos?
Oh.
Is it before and after or only after?
Oh, we're taking just the after. Just after we finish the whole pedicure and it's all groomed and looking good, so we're just posting the after pictures.
Say someone makes like one picture makes more money than another picture. Do you give the profits off of what what the making of the photo is, or only 20% off the pedicure?
Just only the 20% off the pedicure.
Oh,
How much can you make on Feet Finder? I don't know really much about Feet Finder. Can you make a lot of money on Feet Finder?
Oh, yes.
It's been trending for a while, but this is our first try, so we're excited to see where it goes.
Okay. Maura, you say you can make money on
You can.
Feet Finder.
My question for his, is it like only a picture of one of the feet, or is it like two of the feet?
It depends. So we will do different shots just to play around with it.
I'm like a full photo shoot.
If somebody wants a 20% off, but you find their feet ugly, can you refuse the discount?
No.
No.
If they already signed the waiver, because they have to sign the waiver before we do the pedicure.
Yeah.
They basically already have the pedicure.
Okay.
We just wouldn't post the picture.
Are you taking the photos with like just a regular iPhone, like in portrait mode, or are you using like a camera?
We use both.
Oh, okay. And the lighting is amazing in there?
Yeah, our shop is pretty bright. We have a lot of natural light coming in.
Are you hoping only for women's feet, or are you also accepting men into this as well?
No, we're not. We're actually doing men. In our promotion video, we actually have some men feet in the video. Okay. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Okay. And are you a fan of Feet Finder?
Yeah, you could say yes.
You are?
Hold on. Wait, Nikita, do you sell pictures of your own feet on Feet Finder?
My feet is not there yet, but it sure will be.
Okay. Now, is Feet Finder, correct me if I'm wrong, help me out on this, Nikita, is Feet Finder for people who just have a general harmless love for feet, or is Feet Finder populated by pervs?
I wouldn't say perv. I feel like business owners could go there too to find good feet to put like on a flyer, whatever it may be.
And how much do you hope to make? Like, obviously you've done a business plan for this. Like, what's the goal? Do you think you're going to be able to offset the 20% on pedicures by selling pictures on Feet Finder of your clients?
Well, right now we're pricing each picture as like $20.
Oh.
So it depends.
Okay.
Do you use props? Like, are you like leaning a comb against your feet?
Will you put like a cigarette between somebody's toe to sort of like satiate
We're looking to
two
get
fetishes
very-
at the same time?
We're looking to get very fun with it, so
okay,
we're gonna play around with it this month and see where it gets us.
Like if I ask for googly eyes and a mustache, will you be able to accommodate that or no?
We could put that on your big toe for sure. We're all great artists in the shop.
Okay. Nikita Andrews, that's amazing.
And you've had a bunch of interest in this, right?
Yes, we have been getting a lot of calls since we dropped, so that's pretty exciting.
Okay, I've never seen Feet Finder. Is it just like exactly what it
feet
sounds?
are on there.
I know. Apparently, my feet are on Feet Finder, but is it exactly how it sounds? Like it's just pictures
Yes, it
of
is.
feet, and then people just pay to own those pictures or to look at those pictures?
They pay to own it.
They buy them.
Yeah, so they buy the pictures. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, best of luck, I guess, Nikita Andrews at Fixed Nail Bar. If you would like to get 20% off a pedicure, and all you have to do is just allow them to sell your feet to pervs.
Maria, what time do you want the appointment? Since we got her on the phone, we can just book that in right now.
I hope to see you guys in the shop.
Yeah, you want today? You want tomorrow? You want the weekend?
I'll check my schedule and get back to you.
All right, Nikita, listen out for Maria. She's gonna be in touch real soon. Okay.
Sounds good, guys.
All right, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining us on the Roz and Mocha Show.
Thank you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Candace texted and said, "Hey, Roz and Mocha, do you guys realize that you gave away the answer to one of the show's long-standing mysteries in episode 3 of the history of Roz and Mocha?" Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about, Candace, because I think I caught it too, just in case.
You can bleep this out.
I'm going to
okay?
bleep it. Yeah. What are you referring to, Candace?
I'm talking about.
Oh.
How?
How?
Hold on. Let me bleep this part now. How? Explain.
Well, it's pretty obvious.
Who's that? No.
You know, I'll tell you, Candace, after that episode came out, a lot of people texted us and even DM'd and said, is
really?
Yeah.
Wow. No, that is not the case at all.
Okay.
I understand why people would think that, though, right? Because, but that would make it seem.
Okay, sure.
Okay, you can bleep this part out, Mocha.
Yeah,
right?
of
Okay,
course.
don't post this on social, okay?
Okay.
You promise?
Yes.
Okay. In episode, and I cannot believe this happened, and I'm actually still not sure how it happened, but
Okay.
Trust
I'll look
me.
forward to it.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of questions about this phone call because there were so many beeps.
I know.
You would be like, yo, why bother?
I know.
Really quick, Candace. So,
And not one dirty word either, right?
No.
Like nobody swore.
We got 3 episodes released right now, History of Roz and Mocha. 3 more to go. Every Wednesday at midnight is when a new episode comes out. So far, what are your thoughts on the project?
Oh, love it. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for Wednesdays. So,
is there any particular episode that stands out? If so, which one and why?
I mean, I really liked the third one just now. I listened to it twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Really great to hear DJ Climax. I've met him before, so I do know what he sounds like.
Yeah.
But hearing you guys with your baby voices on the air when those first couple of years is so fun. And I don't know. The whole thing's great. I'm a huge fan, so this is amazing right now.
I listened to 5 again the other day, just going over some things. And there's a part of 5 that I still, like, every single time I hear it, like, I am, like, on the verge of tears.
Oh, come on,
right?
man.
Yes.
Episode 5, is that going to make people cry?
Episode 5.
All right.
And and trust me, episode 6, like, if 5 doesn't, 6 will.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Candace, get ready for the
Yeah.
tears. Thank you for your support. Glad that you're enjoying the history of Roz and Mocha. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
I'm a Ross girl.
Oh, yeah. So am I.
Yeah.
I know, that's facts. Love you, Candace.
Love you guys so much. Thank you so much.
Bye, love.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Brittany, it's Roz and Mocha. How's it going?
Hey, Mocha. How are you?
Good. You are a Roz and Mocha super fan. You also got an advance on episode 4 of the history of Roz and Mocha, which comes out at midnight. This one titled Cancelled.
What'd you think?
Honestly, it was so amazing. It's hard to even come up with words. Like, I listened to it twice. I listened to it yesterday and this morning.
Wow.
And it's honestly, I had to replay it again. It's so good.
It's surprising that the events that took place in this episode are like 3 separate times that we almost got canceled. And I think all 3 times were like within the first year of the show being in existence.
Yeah. So one thing you do get in the episode as well is the history of Let's Do the News.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that too.
Which is really great. And then this one covers off the whole thing with Charlie Sheen and Dammit Maury, where Dammit Maury almost went to live with Charlie Sheen in Los Angeles, which was crazy. And then the controversy and all the hell that broke loose with the T-Dot State of Mind video when we released that. And that story is wild. And it's all the behind-the-scenes drama of how people wanted to murder Mocha and I.
Can I also tell you why I am not looking forward to this episode coming out?
Why?
My entire family is going to hear this.
Yeah.
Not for the canceled stuff, not for T-Dot, not for Let's Do the News, not for Dammit Maury and Charlie Sheen. But the episode also covers off the 2 times we did the Roz and Mocha sex show.
Right. I still can't believe that we did the sex show. When I went back and I listened to all those old clips from the sex show, like it's crazy. So do you remember this? Do you remember this from the show? Or was this new to you?
I'm actually a new listener.
You are.
Okay. So
yeah, that's why I was like, I was not expecting that.
So this episode, all of this information is brand new for you.
Oh, super brand new. That's why I was like, what? After another, I was like, this happened, that happened. Like, what else is there?
Yeah, when you listen to the stuff from the sex show segment of episode 4, like to even just think that was on the radio is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I wonder if there's a way to.
You guys were able to do that.
I know.
Same.
Yeah. But you know what? It was super popular, though. It was super popular. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way that I could delete that episode just from my mom's podcast feed alone.
No.
Probably not.
I'll send it to her anyway, just in case she has trouble with the tech. Yeah.
Legit, next 7 days, I'm not answering any phone calls from her.
I might just print the transcript and go to her house and read it.
Bro, that's so mean.
We'll have a tea, sit in the living room, go through it.
So you listened to the episode, what, like you said 4 times already?
No, 2 times.
2 times, okay. Yeah. And then like, did you pick up on things like, I guess the second time around listening?
Yeah, the first time I was like, okay, I listened to it thoroughly. And then when I went back, like I just, rewind it. And I was like, okay, let me go back on this. And I was like, oh, wait, I didn't really catch up on this the first time.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. And the T-Dot stuff too, which was that was the first big thing we did on the show, and it was the first time we got in trouble on the show, and like real trouble. Like it was really, really ugly behind the scenes.
Did you know about that song prior to hearing about it on the podcast?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No. Wow.
Like everything of this episode is new to me. That's why I had to listen to it again because I was like in awe and in shock.
You know what you should do is go on YouTube and go watch the video so you can get like a full understanding of the story that we tell in the documentary, in the docuseries.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. I will definitely do that today.
But yeah, everything in episode 4 is you're right. It's very early on. It's within like the first year and a half of when we actually started this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow, that was a lot in one episode. And honestly, you guys did it really, really well. And I mean, Mocha, I feel bad for your parents and your sisters, but it is what it is.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
it's not.
you.
It is what it is. Do you know what my life is going to be like for the next 7 days?
Oh, it's going to be so good.
Hell.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Anyway, if you are interested in hearing the episode that will absolutely crush Mocha's mother,
honestly,
please, midnight tonight, download it. It's the History of Roz and Mocha docuseries. Episode 4 again drops midnight tonight.
Brittany, love you. Thank you for your support between Roz and Mocha. Who's your favorite?
I said this is the last time I'm gonna go with Mocha again.
Hey.
I love him.
Cool.
Nice.
Because I'm from Scarborough.
Hey, big up, big up, big up.
Doesn't matter.
Right?
Love you, Britt.
Love you guys.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hey, Mark, what's going on? It's Roz and Mocha.
Oh, living the dream. How are you guys?
Good. Mark, you are a Roz and Mocha super fan, and on Tuesdays, we usually hear from super fans who get a preview copy of the new episode that comes out at midnight, and you're one of the people who got episode 4 early. Episode 4 titled Cancelled.
What'd you think, Mark?
I thought it was amazing. Well, first off, thanks for selecting me. Really appreciate that, guys.
Thanks for being a fan.
Oh, for sure. So I just want to preface it by stating, like, I didn't start listening until when you guys created the Kingston station in 2013.
Right. Oh, okay.
We live in Gan.
Uh-huh.
So all of this history is just amazing to hear about how everything came together and just like the work that you guys put in and the independence of it being entirely your own idea it's just incredible.
And this episode, episode 4, is like really early on. So like unless you are an OG Romo, it's all new to you, right? Like this is all like everything in episode 4 really happened within like the first year and a half, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. So it was fantastic to hear about all of it, like each different section. And I mean, like I'm a big fan of the Let's Do the News. Like my daughter's done it once. I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I actually even wrote a little thing to start the preview or the review if you guys want to hear it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Romos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Let's do a review.
I love that. There was one time, so at the height of the popular, I mean, it's still popular now, but Let's Do the News. My buddy and I went to a Raptors game, and every time the Raptors scored a basket, we would both scream out, "Let's do the news."
Really?
And people were looking at us like a bunch of weirdos. Yeah. But it was just like, it just became habit, right? After a while.
Yeah.
What else did you, I know, pretty much learning throughout listening to the history of Roz and Mocha, but in episode 4 specifically, which comes out at midnight, by the way, is there anything that really like surprised you, shocked you, that you learned about the show?
Well, I definitely have to say I loved how the news was created. It sounds just like my kids trying to get ice cream out of me.
Right.
Smoking and bugging.
Yeah.
Have it now.
Yeah.
And then just Maury showing some stones. That was shocking. I've never heard him talk that way before.
With Charlie Sheen, yeah.
Yeah.
Big pat on the back there for sure.
Yeah,
and
it's a
honestly,
great
could you
segment.
imagine if he had have taken that internship? The show just wouldn't be the same.
Oh my God,
Like,
Maury would
how
not
do
be
you
the same.
replace Maury?
Bro.
Oh, that's true.
It was so close to happening. So close. All that needed was just something official and we would have been gone.
That was pretty shocking. But I'm wondering though, it's interesting. You, Roz, and Charlie kind of saw the same thing in Mocha. Does that mean that you have tiger blood too?
Oh, you mean in Maury?
In Maury?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, in Maury.
Bro, I've been like tiger blooding forever, baby.
Winning. Awesome.
Mark, we're excited for you to continue this journey of listening to the history of Roz and Mocha. Episode 4 is out at midnight, and then we got 2 more to go after that. And it just gets crazier, dude. Like,
Oh, I'm jacked. I've listened to this. I started listening last night at about 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think I've listened to it about 17 times since then.
Wow.
Like I just constant. As soon as it ends, right back to the start.
Wow, buddy, that's amazing.
Wow.
Appreciate you. Appreciate the dedication. Much love to you and your entire family. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite, Mark?
Roz, of course.
There we go.
Hey, have a great day, buddy.
I have one tip for all of the people who are going to be listening tomorrow. For breakfast, make sure you have some blueberry waffles.
Oh God,
damn.
stop, dude.
Bro,
Stop.
that's-
Just stop.
This,
Yeah, okay. Just stop. That's the grossest spoiler alert ever.
Yeah, that comment is gonna.
Wow.
That comment is gonna hit so different down the road.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Love you, Mark.
Yeah, you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot for calling.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Episode 4 of the History of Roz and Mocha dropped at midnight last night. Already getting some incredible reaction. The episode is called Canceled. This is where we go through some of the controversial things that Mocha and I did in that like first year, where really people wanted the show off the air. One of the things that we did that I've been hearing a lot from fans is because they had no idea, which is when we did the sex show. The Roz and Mocha sex show. Okay. And I know.
Can I just sidebar real quick? This is the episode 4 of the History of Roz and Mocha that I've been dreading.
Yes.
Because I know my family's going to listen to this. And when I say my family, I mean my mom, dad, and my sisters.
I know.
Right?
I know.
And I have to now avoid, because I talk to my mom a lot during the week. And now for the next 7 days until the next episode comes out, I got to avoid every single phone call from her. And I got to avoid every single text message from my sisters.
Yes, I know. So I want to play you one clip. And this is from the History of Roz and Mocha. And this is you in the documentary saying almost exactly what you had just said right now, which is your sort of hesitation to go back to relive parts of the sex show. The sex show, by the way, is Mocha and I did a primetime show. It was in the evening. We did 2 of them. We brought in this great expert, this woman named Carlisle Jansen, who's a sex therapist and educator, and we just took phone calls. And it was like the Sunday Night Sex Show with Sue, because that had gone off the air at that point. And I thought it was a really good show. But here's a little bit of Mocha from the doc.
I just kept thinking, like, oh my God, if I say something on this show, my mom's going to hear this, or what the hell is my dad going to say, or like my sisters are going to think that I'm some like sex fiend perv. Like, is this what was happening in the basement all those years when he was down there?
Okay, so that's one part of it. There's not a lot I can play from the sex show, but there's 2 other clips here that I want to play. So this is actually from the Roz and Mocha sex show all those years ago.
Okay.
Do you know what quaffing is, Mocha?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I think so.
What's
well, I know.
Hang on, I'm asking Mocha. Mocha, what's quaffing?
Man, I'm getting all awkward now. It's like a noise that a woman makes during sex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that was one clip. This is the other clip that I think that you didn't want to relive, but you graciously did relive for the documentary. When's the first time you put a condom on, Mocha? Was it for business or was it for practice?
Oh, no, practice.
Practice makes perfect.
All guys practice with condoms as a teenager. Like, I don't know why that's such a weird thing, and like why people have to bring it up and specifically like say, hey, Mocha, you remember when you said this? Like, yeah, but it's not weird. Yeah, I think practice had to have been 8th grade.
That's enough of that.
Anyway.
Now, I know that this has been like sitting with you for a very long time, and you've said at the beginning of this that you have to avoid your mom. And do you have, like, if you have not heard from your mom at all?
No, of course not.
At all? Are you at all interested in hearing what your mom thought about the episode?
No, guys, you didn't. Did you give her an early copy of the episode?
Are you at all interested in hearing what your mom thought
Oh my God.
of the episode?
Do we still own that coffin downstairs? Like, I'm just going to go crawl in it and y'all can just bury me now.
Are you at all interested in hearing Mocha's
If I
mom's
say no,
review?
is that going to change anything
No.
about what you have? Because I feel like you've already sent her the episode and then reached out.
She was very eager to discuss it.
Have you listened to the History of Roz and Mocha, episode 4?
I did, and I'm in shock because of all the sex I've heard on it. I didn't know my son was into sex at such an early age.
What shocked you the most about what he was talking about?
When he said that in grade 7 and 8, he was talking about sex, and I don't know then if he was having a girl, but it just shocked me. And listening to my son putting a condom on in grade 8, I was so shocked. Unbelievable.
What did you learn?
I learned that at an early age, you're supposed to talk to your children about sex and not hearing on the radio about it. I also learned what was. Oh my God. And Mocha talking about getting it up. Oh my God. Marie, I have a question for you.
Oh my gosh, what's that?
Do you honestly think Mocha doesn't know what a dildo is?
I mean, I can only imagine that maybe by now he does.
Why were they talking so much about waffles? It's something about waffles.
So are you going to be able to like talk to your own son about this episode after hearing it?
No, not at all.
Are you going to avoid all of his calls?
No, because Sunday's Mother's Day. I'm hoping that he would be calling me.
What will be, when Mocha calls you for Mother's Day, what is going to be your first question that you're going to ask him?
Did I not talk to you enough about sex and you don't know a damn thing?
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Guys, please tell me that was AI. Was that AI?
That was not AI.
Was that a real conversation with my mother?
That was the best conversation I've ever heard in my life.
I would like to take this opportunity right now to all the flaming Romos out there to announce my retirement from the Roz and Mocha Show. It's been a great almost 15 years. Appreciate you. Love you all. This will be the last time that you hear me on the show. I'm probably going to move.
Right. I will say that the timing of dropping this episode right before Mother's Day was not the perfect time. I will give you that.
You think?
It's going to be a fun Sunday.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good. Got your text. Sabrina said this. I listened to the teaser prior to you announcing the history of Roz and Mocha, the 6-part docuseries podcast, right? You said you would make us laugh and then break our hearts. I've listened to all 3 episodes so far. Is the heartbreak coming in the last episode? Are you worried, Sabrina?
Just a tad bit.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried about that heartbreak. Is it coming?
But what do you think, though? Like, when you think of something that would break your heart, like, what would that be?
Well, like a lot of people who, prior to the announcement being made, we were worried that, the show might be coming to an end, or there's going to be a change, or someone might be leaving the show. I think that's what would be heartbreaking.
Oh, I gotcha. So you think that there's going to be some sort of like big reveal at the end of all this, like we just call it quits kind of thing?
Yeah, I kind of think, with the history being played out and everyone learning about what happened with the show, that kind of would send you off with like a big bang. And, being 15 years, you might say, let's go off on a high note,
Well, 3 episodes down, 3 more to go. Every Wednesday at midnight is when a new episode comes out. I guess you'll just have to keep listening.
I guess so.
What do you think so far? The first 3 episodes that you've listened to, what do you think?
I think it's very entertaining. I love hearing all these stories.
Yeah.
Episode 1 was definitely epic.
Yeah. What was it about episode 1? Oh, actually, before you answer that, how long have you been listening to the Roz and Mocha Show for?
Approximately 2.5 years, I'd say.
Oh, okay. So fairly new, because we've been on the radio almost 15 years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And so what was it about episode 1 that maybe kind of gave you a little bit more insight or surprised you?
Your history, your upbringing, and how when you grew up, Roz being dressed like a hooker in his room. And,
come on now. Wow.
Wow.
Those two things, those two things didn't happen at the same time.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
You didn't say it though in the doc.
Yeah, I did. No, it's. I think that it's great for people like you who have only been listening for a couple of years, because there's just so much there that you weren't even around for, right? Like even in our early days of the show, like you don't have those kinds of memories, and lucky for you and for us that we have an incredible archive, and we were able to sort of go back and play that first show for you and all the drama in those first couple of years, and we have it all. Episode 4, which is going to drop Wednesday at midnight, that's where we sort of get into the controversies around the show. It's a great episode, like a really, really great episode. So that one is Is there
any more information about you dressing like a hooker?
No, there's no more information about me dressing like a hooker. That was an episode 1 exclusive.
Yeah, that's a heartbreak right there.
Yeah.
Sabrina was looking for or asking about. Glad that you're enjoying. Glad that you're here with us for the journey, Sabrina. Again, 3 episodes down, 3 more to go. Every Wednesday at midnight is when a new episode of the History of Roz and Mocha is released. Sabrina, before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
100% Roz.
Oh, excuse me. I was not expecting that, to be honest with you. Sort of took me off guard.
Love you, Sabrina.
Love you too. Thanks for doing what you do.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Essa, hello. Welcome to Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life. Tell everyone why you're here.
I'm here to debate whether to share my wild journey to Canada or not.
Oh, okay. So you wrote it says, wow, this is a crazy one. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. I've penned a book detailing my perilous journey to Canada from a war-torn region, but I'm grappling with the decision to publish. On one hand, it's a powerful narrative that resonates deeply, yet I'm concerned about the potential repercussions, both in potentially guiding others towards dangerous paths and facing legal consequences in the countries I traveled illegally. Despite discussions and doubt about its quality, I'm torn between sharing it with the world or keeping it private. Any insight would be invaluable.
Could you elaborate? Can you talk about the countries with us right now?
So I'm originally from Afghanistan, and as you know, there's just crazy stuff going on, and it took me like almost 10 years to just come to Canada, going illegally to Europe, and then from Europe all the way to here. But it was all illegal. Like we would just, I don't know, in a container for 20 hours in the ocean, and then I don't know, walking from Turkey to I don't know Greek for 20 days, stuff like that. But I written all these things in details. But then I'm like, okay, if I publish this, maybe others will take the same route. It's like fully in details. And plus, also, it's my first book, and I'm not sure that I wrote it good. So I'm kind of not sure what to do. And it took 3 years for me to just write it, and it's just there and bothering me.
Yeah.
Since that time, though, since you've kind of been on this journey, had you been posting anything on social? Have people been following along with your journey, or like absolutely nobody knows, and anything that they will know will be from the book?
Yeah, nobody knows, even my family. Nobody knows anything about that.
You started this, how long have you been in Canada now?
By now, it's been 7 years.
Okay, and it took you 10 years to get here. So this is almost 20 years of your life, right?
Yeah.
And you're now worried, and I can understand the worry, which is you don't want to detail your exact path because it was incredibly dangerous, and you're traveling illegally, and you're crossing borders illegally, and you don't want to put other people, you don't want to make a roadmap for people, but you feel that you have a story that's worth telling, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so there are ways to do this without putting anybody else in danger. You can sort of move timelines, shift places, all of this stuff. Like you can talk about all the things that you went through without making it look like a how-to manual. Right. And if you're thinking about this as a book, a great editor is going to help you, sort of go through that. If you're thinking about publishing a book, you can self-publish this for sure. But it sounds like an incredible story. And what I would do, first of all, is I would start reaching out to agents, because if you even want to get close to having this published by a publisher, you can't just send them your book. It has to be sent by an agent. And so that should be your first step, unless you want to just hire an editor on your own and sort of get them to work through the stories with you. But I understand your hesitation, which is maybe, does this help your life in any way if you release this? I don't know. Does it hurt your life in any way? Maybe.
True. I did give the book to professional editors, and also one of the reasons I'm not publishing it is because to people that I've sent the book, they all say it's really good, and I kind of doubt that people are lying to me, because I never wrote a book. It's such a journey, and I kind of feel like everyone is lying, because I did give my book to 3 different professional editors to see it, and they loved it, and they still ask me that if I publish it or I wanted to publish it, because they're saying it's a great story and they never heard such a thing.
Have you expressed your concerns, like the concerns that you are talking to us about? Have you expressed those concerns with those editors as well?
Yes, to one of them I said that I don't feel like publishing it because it can't be that great or whatever. It's just probably a lot of stories like mine, but they were like, saying the same thing. Oh, are you crazy or something? This is a great writing.
What is your status right now in Canada?
I'm a citizen now.
You're a citizen now.
Oh,
okay, cool. Okay, so you don't have that to worry about. You can also not use your real name when you publish this, man.
I try to do that, but then it loses the authenticity of the book, the writing.
If you just don't use your real name, you think that takes away from the book?
Yeah, that's what I felt, but
okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I,
Think about that. Think about
Maybe
that.
talk to a couple more editors and go in with some of those suggestions that Roz made, which I thought were brilliant, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that if you've had pro editors look at this and they say there's something there, your next move is to get an agent. For sure. That's the thing you got to do next, because in order to even, get it to a publisher, you have to write a proposal, and a proposal takes months to write, even before you can send sample chapters to a publisher.
True.
It sounds like a crazy story, and I mean, to me, it sounds like a movie. Like that is, that's what I'd be, working towards right now. Is that I would, get this thing in print and get it out there, and then if you have an agent, they're the ones that can sort of shop this around.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's what I'm worried, because I wrote this like story of a movie.
Yeah.
But I thought I would just maybe ask you guys. Well, then I will do follow these things.
Okay. If you're not feeling it in your gut, if it's making you nervous, but if you believe in the story, then you should probably move forward with it. If you really, really think that this is going to do harm, like it's going to do more harm than it will good, then don't.
Yeah, I might.
Take a little bit more time thinking about this now that you've heard some of Roz's great suggestions.
And call us back and let us know what you decide on. Okay, man.
That would be good. Sure,
okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll follow back up with you, dude.
Thanks,
okay,
Essa.
man.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck, buddy. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life
on Kiss.
Met Gala last night.
Some good fashions on the runway.
Assuming everybody was following along.
I watched the whole 3-hour special.
Everybody's talking about a couple things. One, the AI images that have been popping up online have been fooling everybody. So the AI image of Rihanna was one of them because she wasn't there.
I was off social yesterday, so I didn't see anything.
And Katy Perry wasn't there. And her mom actually fell for the AI image that was circulating. Where she was like, oh my God, I didn't know you went to the Met.
And she's like, no, I wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there.
That's scary, though.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian's corset was so tight, she couldn't even close her mouth.
What?
Yeah. Google, look it up right now. Kim Kardashian's corset was so tight, like she couldn't, it's not even that she couldn't breathe or walk. Like it was so tight, she couldn't close her mouth.
Oh my God, look at that.
Like it's crazy.
Jeez, girl.
Yeah. My favorite, though, did you guys see Usher?
Yes.
No.
Oh, my God. He looked like Zorro.
Like Tuxedo Mask.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing, man? You, after a Super Bowl halftime show, you coming out like this? Dog.
Usher was the best.
This is not Mr. Steal Your Girl. Come on. You can't fool us with them flowers in your hand like that. Usher. What are you doing?
What was the theme, Maury?
It was spring. What was it, like spring garden thing? Everyone was wearing flowers because they took the theme way too literally.
Just find the theme for me, the exact wording of it, because yes, everybody was all decked out in flowers.
Which is very funny considering it's run by Anna Wintour, and everyone that was then quoting Devil Wears Prada, which is florals for spring.
It was the Garden of Time.
Garden of Time. That's what it was. Thank you. Yes.
So who else? What was it? It was Rihanna, you said?
Well, she wasn't there.
No, I want to look it up.
Are you going to look up the AI? Oh, yeah. The AI dress was like super bonkers, too.
So she was not there.
She was not there. And then there was so many AI images of Jason Derulo falling down the stairs.
Oh,
no. Everybody had a different version of Jason Derulo falling down the stairs. Which was,
how do people come up with these ideas?
It's so funny.
Look at you. Oh, Derulo. No. They're like, who's falling down the stairs? Oh, that's just Jason Derulo. Yo, Jason Derulo down.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. That's that image.
Yeah.
That looks like Somebody just threw him down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's not a slip and fall.
No.
That is a get your ass out of here. This ain't 2011, bro.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good. Who else looked really wild?
You said what? Katy Perry, right?
Yeah.
Bad Bunny looked pretty interesting.
What's that?
Bad Bunny looked pretty interesting. He also kind of looked like Zorro a little bit.
Look up Barry Keogh from Saltburn.
Yeah, he looked great too.
What did you say? Bad
Bunny.
Yeah.
He was wearing his hat. It looked like I don't even know, like a folded up spider.
I keep going back to that Usher picture.
Oh yeah, what up, Bad Bunny? It looks like a burnt marshmallow on his head.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like it's something curled up.
Oh, and then Lizzo had this giant like pot on her head where you just want to like throw stuff in it and like see if you can score points.
Oh, big time. That looks like a carnival game.
Yes, thank you.
Zendaya wore 2 dresses.
Yeah, she opened it and closed it.
Zendaya always kills it with the fashion.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Taika Waititi's outfit just looked hot. Like not like hot as in like smoking hot, but like hot as in a million.
You guys throwing all-
It looks like something you wear when like you're trying to lose weight before a fight.
Sydney Sweeney looked amazing.
Always
does. The one you have to know about is
close your mouth.
Tyla.
Sorry, my bad.
Shem,
My bad.
come on, dog.
The drool's falling out of your mouth over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyla's dress was made of sand, so they had to carry her. It's Tyla.
Who's that?
Look up Tyla.
Who is that?
She sings a song
She's a
called
singer.
Water. Very popular song called Water.
Never heard it.
And then also look up Lana Del Rey.
We played it like enough times on our show.
Oh, have we? Oh, yeah. Did we play that person?
Yes.
And Doja Cat wore a wet T-shirt.
Do I like the song?
Yeah, Doja Cat looked. I'm sorry. You wore a wet T-shirt to the Met Gala.
If you liked Lizzo's, look up Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey's. Yeah, it's just like it's like trees and I don't know.
How do you get an invite to the Met Gala?
Well, that's the thing, right? Is that it's very exclusive, Shem.
Oh, so I ain't got a shot.
Oh,
No,
no, you?
Okay.
Hey, listen, you see what I got next to me?
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The bowling trophy.
Oh wait, let me find the famous bowlers tab at the Met Gala.
So embarrassing.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Dan and Maury caught up with Joey Fatone from NSYNC. I did not know that Joey is still touring, and he and AJ McLean from the group.
The two of them?
The two of them have a show together.
Oh, interesting.
Called A Legendary Night. It hits the OLG stage at Fallsview May 30th. It says this: witness an epic collaboration as Joey Fatone of NSYNC and AJ McLean of the Backstreet Boys join forces along with their sensational 7-piece live band for an unforgettable concert tour.
Weren't they the same character in either of the bands?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? How there's always like the bad boy, the pretty boy, the heartthrob, the baby.
Joey was not. I would say AJ and BSB is more maybe the quote unquote bad boy, Shem.
Oh, well, in BSB for sure, AJ.
Yeah, but not Joey.
Definitely.
Joey's like,
But who was
Joey
the
in
bad
NSYNC
boy
is like
in NSYNC?
is like the
But,
nice
like,
guy.
Who had that persona in NSYNC?
Honestly, is it fair to say Justin? Maybe.
Yeah,
the closest. would be the closest.
JT was
Honestly.
like the heartthrob /
No, hold on here.
bad boy.
Let me look this up.
It wouldn't be Chris.
Yes,
Kirkpatrick.
it was. Yeah, that's
Chris
who it was.
Kirkpatrick.
But I mean, who wore the black leather? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Chris did.
That's what I mean. That's the
Sure,
the extent of how they dressed him up to look like the gangster.
Sure.
Right? He's the one that wore the leather jacket.
Here's David Morey with Joey Fatone.
What is it like now touring as somebody who's not as young as you used to be?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that get sore. My Achilles on my left foot, actually, from jumping around like an idiot, gets sore. My legs, I get exhausted. Usually after a show back in the day, I'd be like, let's go out to a club. And I'm like, let's go back to the room and sleep. Yay. I'm so excited to go back into my bed. It's just tiring. It is, 47 years old, jumping around, And vocally, usually within sync, you have other guys, and a lot of times JC and Justin sing a lot of leads. In this show, me and AJ are singing all the leads. It's a 90-minute show where we're nonstop back and forth going. So vocally, it's definitely a lot more demanding.
90-minute show.
So are they doing like a mix of NSYNC Backstreet stuff, or are they doing covers?
They
or?
do both, and they also throw out a ball to the audience, and wherever it lands, that whatever the number is on the ball, that's the song they'll randomly do.
What do you mean?
They'll randomly
Numbers on a ball?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4 on a ball or whatever.
I know what
and you
numbers
hold up-
are, but like
and you hold up the number or whatever
Yeah.
like that
Uh-huh.
you want, and they'll play the number that I guess they have a sheet. Number 7 is
like karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
fun. It's David Moore talking to Joey Fatone of NSYNC.
I'm going to ask you the question everyone has asked, many, many times, but I'm going to ask it in a different way. We've been
Go ahead.
waiting a lifetime for an NSYNC reunion. People are asking when, but I want to know why it hasn't happened yet.
I think timing. I think why it hasn't happened. A little bit of the timing. A lot of us getting together to find out if this is something that we want to do, because it is a fairly big commitment. I mean, you can't think about it. There's going to be rehearsals involved if we are doing a show, or if we're recording, we'd have to get in the studio. So it's the matter of really finding out what we want to do and what does that look like, and if we're going to do anything. That's the other thing too. I mean, no one has said yes or no, and no one said we're not definitely doing it or we're definitely doing it. And we're just trying to find out what the deal is. We've been waiting on certain different offers and stuff to see if there's anything going to come through the pipeline or whatever, because things have been, rumors have been circulating, as you hear. So we're just waiting. Everybody's like, oh, they're coming up with an idea. They're figuring like, no, we haven't heard crap yet. Justin just started his tour. I'm, obviously traveling with AJ on the road. JC's been writing and producing. Chris has been on the Pop 2K tour. Lance has been doing his radio show. So everybody's kind of got their own little things going on. So we're trying to figure out what's the best thing that's going to work for everybody.
They can't, nobody can be honest, right?
Yeah.
They can't just say because it's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Right?
JT's on a world tour.
But
We can't do anything.
But the answer has been the same since they broke up, right?
Justin's got to be in it. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, New Kids, BSB, and NSYNC, arguably the 3 biggest boy bands of all time. Rank them from biggest to third biggest.
Ooh, that's tough because, you're looking at longevity. You got New Kids that might be more on the top just because of longevity and what they've done. Then you go Backstreet, then you go us. If you're talking about timeline. Now, if you're talking about talent, no question about it. We'd be first. Hell yeah. We'd be first, Backstreet be second, New Kids be third.
Oh.
I mean that with the utmost respect. If you put them in and say, hey, let's sing 5-part harmony, see what happens.
Oh, sounds like a challenge.
Is he wrong, though? But is he wrong? Is he wrong?
In terms of just straight up vocal ability and talent?
I think I agree. I think NSYNC's got the edge on all of them.
I'm always going to go Backstreet Boys first.
Really?
And then NSYNC like 1B. Yeah,
no, it's got to be 1 and 2 then.
Yeah,
For you, it's got to be BSB 1, NSYNC 2.
It's BSB first for me, BSB 1, and
no,
then
I'm
NSYNC 2.
going to say NSYNC number 1 and then BSB. That is Joey Fatone. He and AJ McLean have a show called A Legendary Night. It hits OLG stage at Fallsview Casino on May 30th.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Satriana, hello. Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show.
Hi, good morning.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
I have been a long-time listener. I've been listening since I was 13 years old, and I've always wanted to be on the show and answer the question.
Oh, okay. How old are you now?
27.
All right. So you've lived a life with the Roz and Mocha Show.
Yep.
So when you started listening at 13, who was it that introduced you to the show? Was it through friends or was it just through, your folks driving in the car?
No, I think it was just one day you guys came on. Because I always had my alarm set for 7:30, and one day you guys started.
All right.
Yeah, I think for a lot of kids, it's just what you did. Like that,
turn on the radio and we were there.
I've talked to so many people over the years where to even ask how did you find the show, whatever, and they don't recall exactly the moment. They just know that back in the day when you were 13, listening to this show before school was just what you did.
Yeah.
Satriana, I'm curious to know this. So at 13 years old, you discover the Roz and Mocha Show. The Roz and Mocha Show back then, almost 15 years ago, was quite different than the Roz and Mocha Show now, right? When we first started, we were some wild cowboys, guns blazing, just saying and doing whatever.
That's true.
What did, at that time, what did your parents think of the show that you were listening to every single day?
Oh, No, they thought it was so silly. They're like, these guys are goofballs.
Oh, okay. So they weren't like mad at us because we had for a period of time we had a lot of parents that were kind of mad at us.
Yeah.
They thought it was so silly.
And then you stuck with us throughout high school, and then what'd you do afterwards? College, university, take a break. What happened?
University, became an engineer, and now I work.
Okay, okay. That's an incredible life. And what's your life like now, other than working?
Got married last year.
Hey,
Got a
nice.
dog, so
Yeah.
living a good life right now. I have an Australian Shepherd too.
Oh my God, aren't they the worst? I mean, the best?
Yeah, they never stop.
Yeah, that's what we have. Australian Shepherd. Well, listen, Satriana, thank you for sticking with us for almost 15 years now, living a life with the Roz and Mocha Show. Your support means everything to us. I don't know if you've heard that we have a 6-part docuseries, The History of Roz and Mocha. Even though you know a lot about the show, you know a lot about Roz and I and some of the background information, there's a lot more information in the docuseries that we release every Wednesday at midnight. Would love for you to check it out, okay?
Yeah, no, already on episode 3, listening every time.
Oh, nice. Amazing. All right. Well, have a wonderful day. Before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
At 13, it was Mocha. At 27, it has to be Roz.
Care to explain why?
No.
So at 13, I was definitely more fun, and it was Mocha. Like, I loved your energy and everything you did for the show.
Yeah.
But as I got older, I gravitate toward Roz and, like, his voice and everything that he's been through to do what he does today is amazing.
You know, the one time somebody says nice things about me, I can't understand them because
your
phone is
terrible.
terrible.
Is so bad. We didn't hear anything. It sounded like you said old and miserable, and just he's the negative in everything. Is that what you said?
No.
Why weren't you talking like this the whole time?
Anyway, we ran out of time. Thank you, Satriana. Love you. Look forward to talking to you again.
Okay.
Oh, wow. The quality on that phone is amazing right now. It's too bad we ain't got no more time.
Oh, no.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Maria's been on the show almost a year now.
Hey.
Crazy, right?
Hey.
Congratulations, Maria. A lot of fan love for Maria. We've learned a lot about Maria in the almost year that she's been on the show. Maria turning 28 this year.
Yeah.
Lives at home with her parents.
Yeah.
Middle child of 3 daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Older sister's married. Younger sister
has a boyfriend
and is in law school in Ottawa, and then recently moved back home for the summer.
Yeah, this past week.
Maria's parents were away in the UK for about a week. So it was just Maria and her sister.
Okay.
And her sister coming back home solo with Maria. She hadn't been solo with Maria in a really long time. And one thing that we've learned about Maria is that she's very loud at home.
Right.
And especially with the hours that we work and leaving in the middle of the night to come into work, she makes a lot of noise in the morning, dropping her Stanley mug, dropping bags.
Me too.
Banging stuff like all over the walls. Her dog's going crazy.
Yeah, that's tough when somebody comes back because it's like you own that house now,
Yeah,
right?
and my
It's
sister is
you're
very particular,
You're the
too.
yard boss now, right?
Yeah.
So it's been very interesting with Maria and her sister Dimitra. And Maria recorded like a conversation with her. So this is what it's like having Maria in the house, right?
Yep.
This is a conversation between Maria and her sister about living together, and Maria's sister's reaction to a very noisy, and I guess I've learned here, a very messy Maria as well.
This is your first full week back from Ottawa. How has it been living with me?
Well, you and your son are really disruptive. And then you think you're being quiet in the kitchen.
By the way, when she says her son, Maria's son, she means
Yeah, that's Romeo.
the dog, the dog Romeo.
When you drop measuring
I am
cups.
quiet.
You drop measuring cups, you slam the coffee thing shut. Yeah.
The
you're
measuring
just
cups
not-
was one time.
It's either the measuring cups or an ice cube falling on the floor or a coffee machine being shut really loudly.
I've been quiet in many ways.
I don't
Like,
even know what you would define as quiet, but it's not.
My
that.
walking's quiet.
Okay, congratulations. You completed one thing that's quiet.
You know what?
I don't think I would live with you, like, alone.
On our own?
No.
What the hell? Why?
Because you leave things everywhere.
What? I do not leave things everywhere. What
Go
do you
downstairs and look at the 5 jackets that are on the 5 chairs around the dinner table.
mean? There's one jacket.
There's one for every single day that you've worn this week. What? And your backpack that's on there, and your claw clip that's been on there since Monday.
Oh, yes,
what about you? What about your blush and your lipstick and your lip gloss that's still on the table from last weekend?
No, it's not. It was from this weekend.
When?
Because I changed purses.
So it's been 3 days?
That's like 2 things. You leave things everywhere too.
What?
You leave your shoes everywhere.
No, your shoes are right before the mudroom. They're not actually in the mudroom. They're on the step before the mudroom.
No.
They somehow won't make it in there. Your Adidas box is still there.
Yeah, because I haven't returned that package.
Okay. Well, what's one thing you love about living with me? I like that you're always fun.
Keep going.
Relax. You're always up to do something positive, even though when I'm stressed. You always ask how I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. And I like spending time with my sister, so it's nice.
That's right. So I'm the freaking best.
Relax. That's not what I said.
Yes, it is. You said I'm the best. You said I'm cool and fun.
It's not what I said.
Yes. You're welcome.
For what?
Oh, yeah. No wonder your parents take off all the time.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is... Got a problem you can't fix.
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hey, Fernanda, how are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, Mocha. Hi, Roz.
Hello.
Okay, FML time. Why are you here?
Well, I'm facing a fork in the road with my job right now.
Gotcha. You wrote, it says, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. 2 weeks ago, I began a new job where the supervisor presented me with a full-time position offering good pay. However, I've come to doubt the honesty of the situation. During my second week, I only worked for 12 hours, leaving me feeling uncertain about the new job. Now I find myself longing for my previous position. I'm at a loss about what steps to take next. As a truck driver, navigating this decision feels particularly challenging.
So when this opportunity was presented to you, did your supervisor talk to you about the hours, if it was going to be more, if it was going to be less, or how the job was going to change from what you were doing?
Yeah. He told me I'm going to be getting more hours than I was doing at my old job, at least 40 hours a week. Mm-hmm. But that's not what happened on my second week. It was 12 hours, and I was really disappointed.
Yeah. And did you talk to him about it?
Yeah, I asked him, and he's like, oh, once we get more jobs, right now it's too slow, blah, blah, blah.
But you were doing okay before when you had your previous position. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was doing okay. I was working 4 days a week.
So any of your colleagues that are still in that position, during the last 2 weeks, have their work schedule changed, or had you stayed in that position, everything would have remained the same?
Yeah, everything will remain the same. 4 days a week, 3 days off, and getting my 12 hours a day, more hours than I was expecting on the new job, right?
But you are making more money now for the hours that you work, correct?
No.
No,
that's what I mean.
No. I mean more money per hour.
Oh, yeah. More money per hour, yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Okay. So what you need to do is have a conversation with your boss and say, when we talked about this new position, I thought that what we'd be looking at was a push to the same hours, just at an increased pay. But what I'm getting now is more money per hours, but I'm working way less hours. So out of this new deal, I actually come out of this with less than I was before. And we need to sort of figure out a way to either get me back to even or put me back in my old position.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't. You shouldn't take what is presented to you as a promotion that then winds up leaving you with less. That's not a promotion to me. That does, and I then I'm with you. I do sort of question the honesty behind it, because it would have been very easy for them to. The goal would have been to cut your pay, but in order to do that, they wound up promoting you, just giving you less hours for more money.
Yeah.
Right. So in the long run, your number is a smaller number on the books, even though they've increased your hourly wage.
Yeah. It's less.
Right. So
sure.
So you need to have that conversation with them.
Have any of your coworkers, who were in your previous position, did any of them move up in ranking the way you did as well? Are they feeling the pinch with the hours too?
No. They stay in the same position.
Okay.
they like the job too. So I'm trying to go back to the same position. Like, I can handle this.
Yeah.
It's very stressful, being honest.
Yeah. So, but you need to have that conversation. You need to say, this was presented to me as a good thing, right? It was, it felt like a promotion to me. But when you look at it, I'm working way less, even though you're paying me more money per hour. I've come out of this with less, and that needs to be fixed.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Does that help, Fernanda?
Yeah.
Okay, girl.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
You're the best.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.